but you keep playing, you'll probably get him again.
Yeah, it kind of feels like everyone's waiting for ranked mode for Slippy, and this is just
Yeah.
ranked mode. You know, like you have good players that get better and better the more you queue up and the more you win. So it's kind of like you now just have ranked mode for Slippy. It's
Yeah, yeah.
ladder.
Super fun. I highly encourage, if you're just a viewer, enter one of these one time. You'll probably love it. Very fun format.
Yeah, you get like way more sets in a normal tournament. Like you can get up to like 20 sets or something. But
oh yeah, especially if you're if you're using the whole time slot in the ladder format.
Yep.
Training mode.
Oh, it looks like we're hopping into it now.
Oh my god. Is that public information? Are we going to commentate just where we leave off, or yeah, should we tell them what you just told us, or like
yeah? So it looks like Bones is up 1-0. I think I'm looking at the stream right now, and it's a little cut off with what we're seeing, but Bones is up 1-0, and this is game 2. So SFAT has to make a comeback already. Oh, I see. We're watching it through SFAT stream now. Is what's happening.
Okay.
So the spectator mode kind of like it's still like in the preliminary stages where they're like Fizzy's a genius and still working through some kinks. So
yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, I guess you could tell you could always tell whose viewpoint you're watching with from the skins.
Yeah. Okay. And the camera of their face, but yeah, the skins,
yeah,
and maybe his name written in the top right
corner. And his name written in the top right
definitely
corner.
The skins is the first.
I actually wasn't even looking on the right side of my screen. Can I confess that? I was only looking at the melee, and I was like, oh yeah, there he is.
I appreciate that.
See, that's what you're providing, the big picture that I need.
Right.
And by big picture, I mean directly to my right, where
right, exactly.
Yeah. What is that? Yeah. Anyway,
he like shine stalls from below. Shines. I like that.
I've been meaning to work that in as like a knockdown on top platform kind of scenario. All right, yeah, he's kind of controlling this game pretty well.
Yeah.
Feels like Bones has been off stage.
For the last
much of the match, actually. Honestly, which
Falcon. Oh well, he wanted to go right back off stage. He's like, "You want me to be off stage? Here you go. I'll go there right now."
That one will happen. That one will happen sometimes. That happens sometimes. Okay, 1-1. 1-1. Nice. I think that's, by the way, that number we're seeing, I believe, is SFAT's heart rate.
Oh, really? That's hype. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's not a sub count.
Yeah, I've always thought that would be a sick thing to have at tournaments, heart rate monitors and stuff. And
there was, yes. Yeah, so NorCal did this at one point, and it was really funny because everyone was kind of, what you expected. There were two crazy outliers, and they were both Falcon players. NMW was like base 170. Like NMW's heart rate.
That's not surprising.
Not surprising. Silent Spectre, his heart rate never went above like 90 the whole time. Even like 90.
Yeah,
even in clutch last stock scenarios, his heart rate just never went higher than like 90. Yeah, and that's all you'd expect.
I want to see like None, who I imagine would be similar, right? He's just like chill as he's just doing the fucking most insane shit. Like
something about Falcon players. Yeah. Something about Falcon players.
Polarizing.
I have no idea why it's like that for that character, but
seriously.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good attempt. That a lot of people will jump into that, even not even really trying.
Right. And it's worth going for because you just kill him outright. So he went for the laser down smash. Didn't quite connect.
Yeah, SFAT might have like fast fell or something, or like I don't know. He had the laser well to not let him just go to the ledge.
Yeah,
okay?
That's like rare. Like, do you have to think about DIing lasers well? Like
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good angle there. That's actually a very ballsy angle because that Falco angle he did is it gets covered by most of the common back airs.
Yeah. But it's like now we're in an era where people are hard reading the fancy angles, so then you do like other fancy angles to counter the thing, like
Yep.
We're layers deep
counter meta. Counter meta.
Yep.
Okay, laser land.
Oh.
Oof. Man, Bones doing a great job spacing outside that dash attack.
Yeah, I like how he plays on platforms. He plays very like positionally. Like he doesn't lunge himself at SFAT just because he's on the platforms. He kind of takes his time and like comes down in a safe spot. Oh my god, take jab nair. Why not? Oh, I think you've gone silent on my end.
Oh yeah. No. I was just saying something in my chat real quick. I'll be right back.
Nice. No, you're good. Yeah. Ooh. Bones racking up the lead now.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, and this is ooh.
Yeah,
one thing I've seen from SFAT in some of these situations, in particular against Falco, and he like did analysis of his own stream, is like when he's like behind against Falco, he starts kind of pressing it a little bit, like and I think he wants to catch himself from doing that. Okay, so that worked out. That was a good like Play patient. You don't need to like go fishing for a kill to even it up. You know. Oh wow. Force
Yeah,
fetch sends him the wrong way
this
there.
has been kind of a problem matchup for SFAT for a while now, where he kind of like doesn't quite feel comfortable in it a lot of times. Because I've talked to him about it too, and he's like, it's not just that he performs badly, because sometimes he performs just fine in it, but he still feels uncomfortable even in his wins.
It's
So
like, yeah. Because right, sometimes he looks really good against Falco, but it's like
yeah,
inconsistent. I don't
yep.
know. Best way
Oh,
to. Ooh, that's a great grab there. Okay, he needs to get a lot off this, but wow, that worked out well for Bones to pop up on the top platform there. I wonder
yep.
if that DI was intentional or just kind of. Sometimes you just kind of end up,
Yeah, you're just like, oh, I'm there.
landing
Yeah,
up
and
there, and you're like,
if
all
you have
right,
the
cool.
awareness, you can just like tech instantly and then be ready. But sometimes you just miss the tech because you don't realize you're gonna land
Yeah,
that fast.
you
Like,
kind of have to know.
yeah. Oh
Okay.
man, Bones is he's schmoovin' right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not quite closing it out. Oh, that's a tough edge guard. You can't really cover everything for free, so you would have gone out there and shined him.
I probably would have, yeah, if I was. Well, depends. I
Right?
think I do think it's super important. I think it's like one of the most important things in the Fox Falcon matchup is like being really cognizant of like if you're going out there too much or not enough. It's like
Right.
it's
Yep.
really
Yep.
really important in my mind.
That's a good way to put it, because it's just like you're either playing the correct mix up or not, right? Like it's not even guessing correctly. It's just like, oh, you're not even playing the right mix up if you're not jumping out there some of the times. Like,
Exactly. Yep.
yeah.
You're exactly right.
Oh, so Bones in a good spot. He'd love to get him to like 40% before he dies, and he just gets there. Nice. So
Hmm.
Falco, oh my god, just a couple raw up smashes.
Yeah. This is okay. Oof. That could have been looked like it could have been something, but yeah,
Yep. Oh, and he
little
finds the
sketch.
back air. Ooh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
Last
So
stop.
yeah, and what once you Falco, like you want to get him to 35%, that's when downer knocks down, and I feel like the matchup just becomes in Falco's favor. It's like kind of I think it's helpful to think of matchups and like favorable one way or the other based on percents, right? And it's like
Mm.
that's a threshold that like, okay, now it's hard for Fox for a bit, you know? So
Yeah. There's a lot of I feel like Sheik really can
mhm.
exemplify that,
Yup.
and
Yeah.
certainly
Oh my
certainly the
god, just
fun.
a
Oh,
forward smash with the DI
oh,
away
dude.
just kills. Oh man, that was at like 50 before the forward smash or something. He just catches the DI
Yeah,
away.
considering it was off of like such a big opening from SFAT, like that was such a rough turnaround for him.
Yeah.
Is that the set?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
look at, and by the way, look at Zach's heart rate.
yeah.
Much
Oh,
higher.
you're right. Dang. Dang, I wonder if he can find correlations with that, right? Like just every like, oh, I'm just bad at playing with 120 heart rate or something like that, right? Like
Yeah.
probably helpful in the long run for like analytics and stuff. I actually think that CLG does stuff like that. A long time ago for Genesis, CLG had like a training ground thing that I got to go to for a day or two of it, and
Oh wow.
yeah, they talked about how like that's because Coach Bobby is like insane, right? Like he's like one of the best. I don't know if you've seen him at tournaments and stuff, but he's like
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
good at like
Well, he's got a binder,
yeah,
dude,
he's
or
got
not
a
a binder, but
binder, a
like a.
notebook. He's just like always on top of everything. And I think that's one of the things he talked about, how they've ordered heart rate monitors for them and practiced like monitoring their heart rates during practice and stuff like that to see how they do and stuff. So this is like the next level of performance enhancers, right? Like
Yeah. It's really cool because he's a very like holistically oriented guy.
mhm.
Like he's got two very different, very, very close friends, but two very different personalities in Esfet
Yep,
and Kevin. And I
very
think his
true.
regimen for the both of them are quite different. I've
Yep,
heard little snippets here and there, kind of hanging out with those guys, and
yep.
he has them focusing on completely different things. And yeah, it's good. I mean, he's also like, it helps that he's not a bad player in his own right.
Right.
And he's also like, he's big on like fitness, physical
Mm-hmm.
exercise, stuff like that. So he's kind of has that long-term view of being a competitor where it's not just about it's about your lifestyle and things like that too, which
Right,
is
right.
cool.
It's all spills over. But
Mhm.
Bones overcoming that insane training regimen.
Yeah, Bones, dude. Bones, yeah. What do you I like? I feel like when Bones started really thriving was actually 2020, right?
Yeah,
Like I feel like he
yeah.
was like an online kind of guy, and at first people were like, "Wow, it's just net play Falco, blah blah blah."
Right,
But then it's like
exactly.
now we got rollbacks, so the Johns are starting
Yeah,
to.
it's like, oh well, netplay Falco, lag kind of helps him, and then we get Slippy, and it's like, oh well, I mean, netplay Falco, the audio delay, and then we get like the Wasapi audio, and it's like, oh well, I mean,
Right,
inputs are
right.
a little delayed, and then we get overclocked adapters. Like, okay, maybe he's just good, like we've
Yep,
ran out
yep,
of
yep.
excuses for why. Oh, yeah, so we see the bracket here. Looks like LSD versus Ben is the other quarterfinal match that hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
The
I don't
bracket
know.
is it's coming in too grainy for me to exactly read on this feed. But
Yeah, I
I
think
kind of
what
make
we're
out some
looking at on the
characters.
feed might be the capture from your screen. I'm not sure. Because if I look at the Team Moxie stream right now, your
Ah,
camera is the
I see.
bracket.
Right. Yeah, we're doing this whole thing.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
this is my first time really messing with the OBS virtual camera, which is basically feeding my OBS stream as a webcam. Which
Right.
how did they do it? See, they did this for fucking wow, how did they do it? Oh, maybe I can configure the virtual camera to send only my I bet there's a way for me to use the virtual web camera to only send my webcam and not show the whole feed. But I bet that's more configuration than I'm
I'm
than I'm
sure
able to
the
do.
technology exists. Whether or
I'm
not
sure
we'll
it
figure
exists.